YouTube mode testing 1 2 1 2 1. Oh baby, when you talk like that. Yo, this is a nice view for me, bro. Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video of work in progress. Yeah, we're back again with another one. You are catching me. It's officially turning into winter, and yeah, seasons are changing, and it's vibe. We are here with Penelope once again at the HQ. Haven't been at the HQ for a minute. So yeah, it's fun. It's gonna be fun shooting here again. And now we also gonna let me tell you what we're actually gonna be getting into today. It's another fun one, but I will be making a custom coolant piping, or at least attempting to make one. Because I don't know if I can actually, this is actually going to work or not, but let's see what happens. So for the past few days, for the past weeks actually, I've been struggling with Penelope's cooling. Specifically on this one pipe that comes outside of the head. Let me see if I can get this thing on camera. But it's the pipe that sits directly like this one. This one here. That sits directly under the dizzy. That pipe has a slight tear in it. Let me see if I can get you guys stuck in there, so you guys can actually see what I'm talking. There you go. Yeah, that's hot. Yeah. So, yeah, sorry. As I was saying, I've been struggling with that pipe. As you guys saw, the tear on it is pretty significant. And what keeps on happening, significant. What keeps on happening, whatever water I put into the radiator just flushes and then it spatters. I'm sure you can see some of that water marks right there. It just splashes overwards and over everything, and it's a real pain because it does drain the radiator and the overflow real fast. So then puts me in a predicament right now. So I have to fix it. I don't have a replacement pipe for it. However, I have a MacGyver plan that I'm gonna try and see if I can make this work. So this is the pipe I'm going to be working. Shout out to Johnny. I got this from someone at church that I know. Shout out to Johnny. This is coming off of his, I think it's Ford Cougar. I'm going to try and see if I can use this part specifically for it. Let me show you what I want to do. I'm going to be taking off the initial pipe itself just to see if these two pipes are the same size. They do look relatively to be the same size. If the focus can work. Yeah. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using this. I'm going to be cutting it off at some point just before it turns into the bend. Then I'll cut it off there. The focus can work. I'll cut it off there as it comes out. I'll attach this side to where it goes into the engine itself. And then I'll use this as a connecting point into this pipe. And then I'll just use, because on the one end of that pipe, on the original pipe, it has one of these clips. Then I'll just use this clip to connect everything together, and I think that's gonna work. I'm not sure. I haven't done this, and not really sure if I want to fully do this, but I need to do it because, as you guys can see in there, it's draining all of the water out of the radiator. And I don't want to blow a top gasket just for stuff like this. So yeah, I don't know how much explaining I'll do just because I don't know what I'm doing. But I'll take you guys along for the process. I think it's going to be pretty cool. Just haven't done this for a while, so it's going to be pretty cool to do that as well. I am also going to be doing one other mod before I finish off the day. If I don't get the cooling thing sorted today, that's fine. But I do want to try something else. So currently in Penelope, when I put on the lights, the parks. I swapped out my LED parks with Ellen for his amber ones. Why I did it, it was he has a Volvo project and he has LEDs in his, and his parks were the amber ones. So just to complete the full LED look, I gave him those. Then I took these from him because I don't have LEDs, but I do miss my LEDs, the LED park. So what I will be doing is I will be using the LEDs from the number plate lights. I will be using these and putting them up because these are also single connect, so they will work with the box. And yeah, yo guys, sent money to get a new number plate because this thing got bent. But it's what it is. So I'm going to be putting those in front and then putting the amber ones in the back. Yeah, let's see how far we get with that. So I know a lot of you guys don't like me talking a lot, but yeah, let's see where this video goes. Yeah, it's bound to be a vibe. If you do like Stan's content or Honda content in general, do subscribe and do like this video and do go watch all of my other previous videos. And yeah, let's see what the video brings and check you guys. I'll put you on a time lapse or something and then yeah, let's check how far this goes. Okay guys, so after some struggling, I got it loose. Here's the pipe. Here is the pipe. Let me show you the damage. The damage is literally just this hairline thing right there, my guy. Just check that. But I do think this can work. I think this can work. So what I meant with the plan was this, essentially. I'm going to be cutting this until where that bend sort of is, like right there. Cut it there, put it on, and then I'll just connect this part. It's more like it's gonna be like this, because just where it turns up to bend, like right there. Yeah, like right there. I'll just cut it right there. Turns the bend, connect it right there. Yeah, let's see if that works. Let's see if that works. I'm gonna be cutting this first because it does look like it can fit. So I'll cut it first and then I'll put it in there just to see if it holds. Yeah, just to see how much of that it holds, and then I'll update you guys to see if this works or not. Also made a huge mess. I forgot that there was water coming out of that thing, out of where it went into. So is what it is. But I'll cut this with the power of YouTube magic. 1, 2, 3. And we're done. Actually took me some time. We had to do a quick run to the store, did a quick errand. But yeah, the cut is finished. The cut is finished. It does look a bit crude. My apologies for the lighting. It does look a bit crude. However, on the inside of where we are going to be putting it, there is going to be a slight, the pipe that goes in is going to cover it a bit. So then I just need to clamp it here. So it's not going to leak anything, but being as crude as it is. I did also make this a bit longer. Let me put it on the flash quick. So I did cut this a bit longer than what I wanted to initially, just because I saw that if I was going to cut it as short as I did, it wouldn't bend well. So this is new pipe on the old pipe. You can see that it follows the same line a bit. So then I'm just going to use this point as like a connecting point to there. Yeah, so that's the next cut we need to do. But so far so good. I did test fit it off camera. It does fit. So I am sort of kind of happy with that. But yeah, this is turning out to be good. I'm just going to finish cutting it there, and then we'll check the results to see if everything works. Yeah. Okay guys, got the cut done. What I would also advise you if you're going to be attempting a job like this is 3 things. Test fit the actual pipe where you're going to be putting it, like what I did. I test fitted the pipe just to see the angle at which that pipe is going to sit. It's not going to sit like factory, so you are going to have to be fine with that. But I got it to a point where I put it in fully so I could check the length at which it will reach this. And it was actually going to reach it a lot closer than what I thought initially. So I am going to be putting this back into its final position. Then I'll put it where I cut it. This cut is actually a lot better. Here's the cut. This cut, yeah. Then I'm going to be putting it in there. It fits with the clip on, with these clips. Always use these clips when you're doing anything with coolant. They just work a lot better. They are a lot tighter than these other ones. than these screw ones. So always have these ones, they're a lot better. Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing that off camera, getting everything in the final position, and then let's check it from there. So after much fighting and uncomfortable positioning, this is the final product. I can confirm no leaks. It did leak at first because of where that clamp is, and the cut I made wasn't fully working, but I had to redo it with a lot of uncomfortable seating. It's done. It's fully finished. It's not leaking, at least for now. I'm going to be monitoring it and checking the water levels. The water's full now. Water is full. They did a quick test run. So take my word for it, it does work. Yeah, a lot of things I learned from this. A lot of things. Don't do any cutting nearby any other piping. So put something over everything. I think just the way this clamp was made this thing so much worse. Just the position of that clamp at the bottom here at the dizzy made it so much worse, but we got it sorted. Now I'm gonna see if I can get the lights done quick, because the lights should be relatively fast. Get the lights done and we can call this a wrap. Yo, my people, it is the next day. I am at work, finished a bit late yesterday just to get everything round up, but everything is good. Everything's good. You guys can see, setup is still the setup. Just check that everything was dry. Everything is dry, so really happy with the outcome. Everything. The LEDs also got finished, which was good. That was also something I really wanted to do for time. Really wanted to do that. But yeah, thank you guys for sticking along for this video. It's not really the longest or the most entertaining video, however I do think it's the kind of working things that gets me excited. And I hope that you stayed in the video. I know I did a bunch of explaining, not a lot of cinematics and so, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video still. If you do enjoy stance content and Honda content in general, do like. I also want to give a massive shout out if you guys have checked on Honda Day. It was this past weekend. I filmed on the Sunday. Honda Day was the Saturday. Geraldo from EAS actually went out to Honda Day and he managed to he didn't get first place in anything, but he did manage to walk away with second place with best interior and I think best import. I'm not sure. Yeah, best import and best interior, both in second place, which is cool because he was building his car for Honda Day and I'm really excited and really proud of him. Geraldo, if you're watching this, man, you did us proud. So that was pretty cool. It'll be really cool one day to possibly also go out to Honda Day itself. Maybe not to take a car with or anything, but just to go there, just to experience everything, because I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's a pretty cool experience and I would love to be there. Also to meet a bunch of you guys from there as well. But yeah, if you like this video, do subscribe. Check you in the next one. Stay safe and drive your car. Ciao.